Why are Sigma females so often misunderstood, yet seem to earn a deep sense of respect wherever they go? What is it about them that both confuses and fascinates people? Sigma females are unique, introverted yet fiercely independent, quiet but powerful. They don't conform to societal expectations, and that's where the misunderstanding begins. Let's start by understanding what it means to be a Sigma female. Picture a woman who thrives in her own space, who doesn't crave attention, yet carries a magnetic aura. She chooses quality over quantity, whether it's in relationships, conversations, or goals. Unlike others, she's not trying to fit in or stand out. She's just being herself. This self-sufficiency often makes Sigma females an enigma to others. People assume silence is weakness, but for Sigma females, it's a sign of inner strength and focus. Now, if you resonate with these traits, stay with me as we explore the 8 signs that reveal why Sigma females are the most misunderstood yet respected individuals. Sign 1. They value solitude but aren't lonely. Sigma females are often seen as loners, but this couldn't be further from the truth. They cherish solitude, not because they dislike people, but because they find peace, clarity, and strength in their own company. While many people view constant interaction and socialization as a source of energy, Sigma females operate differently. Their solitude is a deliberate choice, a sanctuary where they can recharge, reflect, and truly be themselves. For Sigma females, being alone doesn't mean feeling lonely. It's not about avoiding others. It's about connecting with themselves on a deeper level. In a world full of noise and distractions, they understand the power of stepping away to find focus and balance. This time spent alone helps them gain insights, organize their thoughts, and even solve complex problems. They thrive in their own presence because they've built a relationship with themselves that is strong and nurturing. However, this trait is often misunderstood by those around them. Many people confuse their preference for solitude with arrogance, assuming they think they're too good for social activities. Others see their quiet nature as a sign of isolation or social awkwardness. In reality, Sigma females are neither of these things. They simply don't feel the need to conform to society's constant push for extroversion. It's important to understand that Sigma females don't reject relationships or meaningful connections. They value deep, genuine bonds, but they're selective about who they spend their time with. For them, it's not about quantity, but quality. They'd rather have a small circle of trusted individuals than a large network of superficial acquaintances. This selectivity is another reason they're often misunderstood. They're not rejecting others. They're simply prioritizing their own well-being and energy. What makes Sigma females unique is that their solitude isn't a retreat from life, it's a preparation for it. They use their alone time to recharge, to dream, and to strategize. When they emerge from their periods of solitude, they're focused, determined, and ready to take on the world. This is why they can often seem so calm and composed in stressful situations. They've already done the inner work needed to face challenges with confidence. If you're a Sigma female, you may have faced criticism or judgment for your preference to spend time alone. But remember, this is your strength, not your weakness. Solitude gives you the space to grow, to understand yourself better, and to operate on your own terms. It's not something you should ever feel the need to apologize for. So if you've ever been told you're too quiet or too distant, take it as a compliment. It means you're confident enough to stand alone when needed, and that's a rare quality in today's world. Embrace your solitude. It's not just what sets you apart, it's what makes you powerful. Sign 2. They observe more than they speak. One of the defining traits of Sigma females is their ability to observe the world around them with a sharp, almost uncanny sense of detail. While others may rush to fill silences or engage in constant chatter, Sigma females often choose to remain quiet, taking in everything that unfolds before them. This is not because they are shy, uninterested, or disengaged. Quite the opposite, in fact. Sigma females are deeply tuned into their surroundings, absorbing information, nuances, and emotions that others often overlook. For Sigma females, observation is a skill that comes naturally. They notice things that many people miss: the subtle change in someone's tone, the fleeting expression on their face, or the unspoken tension in a room. This attentiveness makes them highly insightful, able to understand situations and people on a deeper level. Over time, they become masters at reading between the lines, sensing what's not being said, and connecting the dots in ways that others may not even consider. However, this tendency to observe rather than speak can lead to misunderstandings. In social settings, Sigma females are often seen as aloof or distant. Their quiet demeanor is sometimes mistaken for disinterest or arrogance. People might wonder why they don't contribute more to conversations, or why they seem to be in their own world. The truth is, Sigma females are fully present, just not in the way most people expect. Their focus on observation over speaking also reflects their preference for meaningful interactions. Sigma females don't talk just to fill space. They speak with intention. They value authenticity and depth, which is why they often wait to contribute until they have something truly valuable to add. This makes their words carry weight, as people learn to listen carefully when they do choose to speak. This observational nature also gives Sigma females a unique edge in personal and professional settings. Because they are constantly taking mental notes, they often have a deeper understanding of the dynamics at play. They can anticipate problems, recognize opportunities, and offer solutions that others might overlook. Their ability to stay quiet and watchful often positions them as the calm, insightful presence in any group. But being a keen observer can also be isolating at times. Others might misjudge them for not being more openly expressive or engaging. Yet Sigma females are comfortable with this trade-off. They know that their strength lies in their ability to stay grounded and focused, rather than getting swept up in superficial exchanges. If you're a Sigma female, you might have heard people say things like, "Why are you so quiet?" or "You never say much." Remember, your silence isn't a flaw, it's a choice. Your ability to observe makes you wise, strategic, and often one step ahead. Can you relate to these? Share your experiences in the comments below. And if you're finding value in understanding yourself better, hit that subscribe button. Your support helps us create more content that celebrates unique souls like you. Sign 3. They avoid drama and small talk. Sigma females are well known for their no-nonsense approach to life. They have a deep understanding of what truly matters to them, and because of this, they have little patience for anything that feels shallow, trivial, or unnecessarily dramatic. While some people thrive on gossip, constant chatter, or meaningless arguments, Sigma females instinctively steer clear of such distractions. Small talk is one of the things they avoid most. To a Sigma female, conversations are an opportunity to connect, exchange ideas, and learn. Idle chatter about the weather, celebrity gossip, or superficial pleasantries can feel draining or even pointless. It's not that they dislike people or are trying to be rude, it's just that they crave depth and meaning in their interactions. For Sigma females, a single heartfelt conversation is worth far more than hours of small talk. Drama, too, is something they actively avoid. Whether it's petty conflicts, office politics, or unnecessary emotional outbursts, Sigma females see drama as a waste of energy. They don't engage in it because they know it adds no value to their lives. This doesn't mean they lack empathy or don't care about others. They do. However, They choose to focus on meaningful relationships and productive solutions rather than getting caught up in unnecessary chaos. This refusal to participate in drama or small talk often leads to misunderstandings. Some people may see their behavior as cold or unfriendly. Others might accuse them of being distant or uninterested. But these assumptions couldn't be further from the truth. Sigma females simply value their time and energy and choose to invest it where it matters most. In fact, their aversion to drama comes from a place of wisdom and emotional maturity. They understand that getting involved in unnecessary conflicts or gossip only adds negativity to their lives. By stepping away from these distractions, they create space for what truly matters, whether it's pursuing their goals, building meaningful connections, or nurturing their inner peace. Sigma females are also selective about their social circles. They gravitate toward people who share their values and can engage in authentic, stimulating conversations. This selectivity doesn't mean they're judgmental or elitist. It's a reflection of their desire to surround themselves with positivity and purpose. If you're a Sigma female, you might often hear things like, "Why don't you ever join in?" or "Why are you so serious all the time?" But the truth is, your ability to prioritize what matters most is a strength, not a weakness. By avoiding drama and small talk, you're preserving your energy for things that truly align with your values and goals. Sign 4. They have an unshakable inner strength. Sigma females possess a unique kind of strength, one that doesn't rely on loud declarations or dramatic displays. Their power lies in their quiet resilience, an unshakable belief in themselves that allows them to navigate life's challenges with grace and determination. Unlike others who may seek validation from the outside world, Sigma females draw their confidence from within. This inner strength is one of their most defining traits, but it's also one of the most misunderstood. When life throws obstacles their way, Sigma females don't crumble under pressure or panic. Instead, they approach challenges methodically and calmly, leaning on their self-reliance to find solutions. They trust their instincts and their ability to overcome difficulties, no matter how daunting the situation may seem. This steady confidence often surprises others, especially in moments of crisis, where the Sigma female's composed demeanor stands out. But this quiet strength can also intimidate people. In a world where many wear their emotions and struggles on their sleeves, the Sigma female's independence and calmness can be misinterpreted. Some may see her as distant, unfeeling, or even defiant. This couldn't be further from the truth. Sigma females don't avoid expressing themselves out of fear or coldness. They simply prefer to process their emotions internally and handle their struggles on their own terms. The root of this strength lies in their deep self-awareness. Sigma females take the time to understand their own minds and emotions, building a strong foundation that helps them remain grounded even when things go wrong. They're not afraid of solitude or facing their fears, and this ability to confront challenges head-on makes them resilient in ways that others might struggle to understand. They've developed a quiet confidence that doesn't need to be broadcast, but is evident in their actions and decisions. This self-reliance often leads others to rely on them. People sense the stability that Sigma females bring to chaotic situations, gravitating toward them for guidance or support. While they're happy to help when needed, Sigma females are careful not to let this become a burden. They value their independence and won't compromise their well-being to meet others' expectations. Despite their strength, Sigma females aren't invincible. They have vulnerabilities like anyone else. The difference is how they handle them. Instead of seeking external validation or pity, they work through their struggles privately, turning pain into growth and challenges into opportunities. This ability to transform difficulties into strengths makes them even more formidable. However, Their independence and resilience can sometimes be misconstrued as defiance or stubbornness. People who expect them to conform to societal norms or depend on others might view their self-sufficiency as a challenge. In reality, Sigma females aren't trying to defy anyone. They're simply staying true to themselves. They've learned that their path doesn't have to match anyone else's, and they're unafraid to walk it alone if needed. For those who truly get to know a Sigma female, her inner strength becomes an inspiration. It's not loud or showy, but it's undeniable. It's in the way she carries herself, the way she handles setbacks, and the way she remains calm in the face of adversity. Her strength isn't about proving a point to others. It's about knowing she can rely on herself, no matter what life brings. If you're a Sigma female, your unshakable inner strength is something to celebrate. It's what sets you apart and makes you resilient in ways that others admire, even if they don't always understand it. Embrace this power. It's not just a trait. It's a testament to everything you've overcome and the courage you show every day. How does your inner strength show up in your life? Have people ever misunderstood your independence? Share your story in the comments. I'd love to hear how you've turned your resilience into a superpower. Sign 5. They are mysterious yet authentic. Sigma females have a natural air of mystery that sets them apart. They don't feel the need to put their entire lives on display, nor do they overshare their thoughts, plans, or emotions. For them, privacy is power. They prefer to keep their personal lives and inner worlds reserved for those who've earned their trust. This makes them intriguing to others, but it also leaves people puzzled. How can someone be so genuine yet so enigmatic at the same time? Unlike those who share every detail of their lives for attention or validation, Sigma females are selective about what they reveal. When they do open up, it's always authentic. They don't sugarcoat the truth or pretend to be something they're not. This authenticity makes every interaction with them meaningful. You can trust that the words they share are sincere, not crafted to impress or manipulate. Their preference for privacy doesn't mean they're secretive or hiding something. It's simply a reflection of their desire for control over their narrative. Sigma females understand the value of boundaries. They know that not everyone needs or deserves access to every aspect of their lives. This selective sharing isn't about being distant. It's about preserving their energy and protecting their peace. This balance between mystery and authenticity creates a magnetic quality. People are drawn to them, curious to know more, yet often left wondering about the parts they don't see. It's not uncommon for others to ask, "Why are you so hard to read?" or "What's really going on in your mind?" These questions arise because Sigma females don't fit into conventional molds. Their layers of depth take time to uncover, and even those closest to them might not fully understand every facet of who they are. However, this mysterious nature can sometimes be misinterpreted. Some people might mistake their reserved demeanor for aloofness or think they're hiding something intentionally. The reality is much simpler. Sigma females are just careful about who they let into their world. They value quality over quantity in relationships and would rather have a few deep, genuine connections than a large circle of acquaintances. What's remarkable is that despite their reserved nature, Sigma females remain authentic. There's no pretense or facade. They don't try to impress others or pretend to be someone they're not. Their mystery doesn't come from being distant. It comes from their confidence in being exactly who they are, without feeling the need to explain themselves. If you're a Sigma female, your blend of mystery and authenticity is one of your greatest strengths. It keeps your life grounded, your relationships meaningful, and your peace intact. Have others ever commented on your mysterious nature? Sign 6. They command respect without asking for it. One of the most powerful traits of a Sigma female is her ability to command respect effortlessly. Unlike some who demand recognition or strive to prove their worth, Sigma females don't feel the need to seek validation from others. Their respect comes naturally, a byproduct of their confidence, self-reliance, and unwavering principles. It's not something they ask for, it's something they earn simply by being themselves. Sigma females live life on their own terms, and this independence is both admirable and inspiring. They don't follow trends, seek approval, or conform to societal norms just to fit in. Instead, they have a strong sense of self that guides their decisions and actions. This inner confidence is evident in the way they carry themselves, calm, composed, and with an unshakable belief in their own capabilities. What sets Sigma females apart is their authenticity. They don't put on a facade to impress others or pretend to be someone they're not. Instead, they stay true to their values and principles, even when it's not the easiest path to take. This integrity resonates with people, often earning them admiration, even from those who may not fully understand their ways. Another reason Sigma females inspire respect is their self-reliance. They don't lean on others for validation or depend on anyone to solve their problems. When faced with challenges, they tackle them head-on, trusting their own instincts and resourcefulness to navigate through. This ability to handle life's ups and downs with grace and determination often leaves a lasting impression on those around them. Despite their quiet confidence, Sigma females are not arrogant or boastful. They don't flaunt their achievements or demand recognition for their strengths. Instead, they let their actions speak for themselves. People are drawn to their calm demeanor and their ability to stay grounded even in high-pressure situations. This quiet strength often inspires respect because it's rooted in authenticity and self-assurance, not in a need to prove anything to anyone. However, their natural ability to command respect can sometimes be misunderstood. Some may mistake their independence for aloofness or think they're unapproachable. In reality, Sigma females don't intentionally distance themselves. They simply don't feel the need to explain or justify their choices to others. They let their character and actions do the talking, and those who take the time to understand them often find them deeply admirable. If you're a Sigma female, you've probably noticed that people are drawn to your energy, even if they can't quite put their finger on why. Your confidence and authenticity leave a mark on others, inspiring respect without requiring you to ask for it. It's a gift that comes from staying true to yourself, and it's a reminder of the power of quiet strength. Sigma females are natural rebels, not in the sense of breaking rules for the sake of defiance, but in their refusal to conform to outdated societal norms and expectations. They don't blindly follow the crowd, nor do they allow themselves to be boxed in by traditional roles or stereotypes. Instead, Sigma females carve their own path, staying true to their values, dreams, and unique way of life. This makes them trailblazers in their own right, but it also opens them up to criticism from those who don't understand or accept their choices. From an early age, Sigma females often find themselves questioning the rules society imposes. Why should success look the same for everyone? Why should they have to behave a certain way or fit into a predefined mold? These questions drive them to think critically about what really matters to them. Unlike many who follow societal norms without question, Sigma females actively choose their path based on their own values, not someone else's expectations. For example, a Sigma female might choose to focus on her career instead of settling down early, pursue an unconventional hobby or lifestyle, or simply refuse to conform to the pressure of always being socially available. These choices often raise eyebrows because they go against the grain of what society deems acceptable or normal. But for Sigma females, these decisions aren't acts of rebellion, they're acts of self-respect. They prioritize living authentically over pleasing others. This defiance of societal norms often makes Sigma females pioneers. They inspire others to question the status quo and consider alternative ways of living and thinking. Their courage to challenge conventional wisdom can lead to innovation, creativity, and progress in various areas of life. Whether in the workplace, relationships, or personal goals, Sigma females have a way of showing others that it's okay, powerful even, to walk your own path. However, this independence doesn't come without challenges. By stepping outside societal expectations, Sigma females often face criticism or judgment. They may be labeled as difficult, too independent, or even selfish, simply because they prioritize their own happiness and fulfillment. This resistance from others can be isolating at times, but Sigma females are not ones to back down. They know that standing firm in their beliefs and values is worth the temporary discomfort of criticism. It's not just their choices that challenge societal norms, it's also their mindset. Sigma females reject the notion that success or happiness should look the same for everyone. They understand that life is not a one-size-fits-all journey, and that every person deserves to define their own version of fulfillment. This perspective often sets them apart, making them a source of inspiration for those seeking permission to live life differently. What makes Sigma females truly unique is their ability to challenge norms without losing their sense of self. They don't fight against the system for attention or to prove a point. They do it because they believe in something greater. Their strength lies in their quiet determination to live authentically, even when the world pushes back. If you're a Sigma female, you may have experienced moments where your choices were misunderstood or questioned. But remember, challenging societal norms isn't just about defiance. It's about creating space for yourself and others to live more freely and authentically. Your courage to question the status quo is what makes you a trailblazer, and it's a reminder to others that they too can live life on their own terms. Sign 8. They form deep but selective connections. Sigma females are known for the quality of their relationships rather than the quantity. They don't feel the need to surround themselves with a large circle of acquaintances or share their lives with everyone they meet. Instead, they focus on building deep, meaningful connections with a select few. This approach isn't about exclusivity or rejecting others, it's about protecting their energy and staying true to themselves. For Sigma females, relationships are a sacred space. They value authenticity and emotional depth, and they're not interested in surface-level interactions. This means they don't rush to open up to others. They take their time to understand whether someone shares their values, respects their boundaries, and is capable of building a genuine connection. Once they trust someone, though, they invest deeply, creating bonds that are honest, supportive, and long-lasting. This selectiveness can sometimes be misinterpreted. People who don't fully understand Sigma females might feel excluded or think they're being distant or dismissive. But this isn't the case. Sigma females are simply intentional about where they place their time and emotional energy. They understand that not every relationship is meant to be deep, and they're okay with letting some connections remain casual or distant. Their approach is rooted in self-awareness and self-preservation. Sigma females recognize that their energy is finite. Engaging in too many shallow relationships or spreading themselves too thin can leave them feeling drained and unfulfilled. By focusing on a few meaningful connections, they can nurture relationships that truly matter, ones that bring them joy, growth, and mutual support. When Sigma females do let someone in, it's a significant act. They don't take trust lightly, So when they open up to someone, it's a sign that they see value and potential in the relationship. This makes their connections incredibly special. Friends, partners, and loved ones of Sigma females often describe them as deeply loyal and supportive, always there when it truly counts. However, this careful approach to relationships can create challenges. Sigma females might find themselves misunderstood by those who expect constant availability or instant intimacy. Some might view their boundaries as barriers, failing to see that these limits are a way of preserving the depth and authenticity of their connections. Still, Sigma females don't compromise their approach just to meet others' expectations. They know the power of being selective and intentional. It allows them to build a life filled with relationships that truly matter, rather than ones that feel forced or draining. If you're a Sigma female, you may have faced criticism for not opening up quickly or for being too reserved in your relationships. But remember, this trait is one of your strengths. It ensures that your relationships are built on trust, respect, and authenticity, rather than superficial exchanges. So, why are Sigma females misunderstood? Because society doesn't always know how to handle someone who doesn't conform. And why are they respected? Because their strength, independence, and authenticity shine brighter than any label. If you're a Sigma female, or you know one, you're part of a powerful, misunderstood minority. Your strength is your superpower. Before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Your support helps us inspire more women around the world, and if this video lifted your spirits, check out my other videos for even more motivation and insights. Thank you for being here. Stay strong, stay true, and keep being the Sigma you are.